Hello and welcome to the 90 Minute Fever Twitch stream. I'm Steve49, manager of Strictly Butterside Up. With me as usual today is Nick, who is manager of Third Lanark AC, and Con, who is manager of Athens Owls. We'll do the usual format today. We'll be doing season reviews and quizzes, and we'll split them up as we go. We're going to change the format slightly on those, which I'll come to a little bit later. But just to give people time to join and that, we'll just chat away for a second. So, how did your seasons go, guys? Con?
It looked nice and bright in the beginning. I was competing for top 4, but then I somehow fell. Nick was too much for me, and yeah, Nick.
Yeah, I had a good season. It was a tough season. I'm not sure if you remember, but yeah, there was a time where there was sort of 6 teams I think that could have won it, and I think you were one of them, Con, actually, at one point.
Yeah,
you were right up there, but in the end, it sort of did split out a bit and pulled away a bit. Yeah, I enjoyed the season. I had a good season. I think maybe not my best season with the numbers and stuff, but it was the best season I think my team's ever played, because the competition was just stronger. It's the strongest probably competition I've had since I was in the EFA in the very first season I think that I played as an EFA. I think it's the strongest competition since then. So
yeah, I mean, I got more points. I accumulated more points than last season, but somehow I dropped positions. But on a personal record, you could argue that I did better.
You're certainly
Steve,
up against.
what about you?
Yeah, well, I was just going to say you're actually up in one of the tougher divisions, aren't you? The top part of your division is pretty tough, particularly with the likes of, Nick and Neos Cosmos and a few others, Jazz, and so it's pretty tough. Yeah, my season was okay. It wasn't fantastic, but I did win a cup, so I'm more than happy. I think any season you manage to nick a trophy, I think it's always good. So yeah, I was hoping to challenge a little bit closer for the title, but fell a bit short there. But yeah, the season was okay. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
No, I see you managed to sneak in that 4th spot, Steve. Is that right?
I got an injury time equaliser to sneak into the SP Cup. So I think Rico will probably be a bit annoyed about that. So I think I just edged him out. But
it's probably season defining, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that. Right, I think we've probably given people enough time to join. So hopefully we've got a few listeners. So in today's podcast, the general format, we'll start with a season review for the first 4 FAs. We'll go on to part 1 of the quiz, a season review for the second 4 FAs, part 2 of the quiz. Then we'll talk about the inter-FA comps, and then we'll finish the quiz. We're going to do it slightly different this month because Con and I are very aware that we do chatter on quite a lot through all the divisions. So we're just gonna focus on the top division and maybe the promotion places in the second division for now. So apologies in advance to anyone who's a little bit further down or some of the newer players, but I think we just drone on a little bit too far if we go through every division. And plus, this season we've ended up with even more divisions. I think PTFA's got 7, for example. So we'll be here all day, and I'm sure nobody wants to listen to me and Con for that long. So we're gonna cut it a little bit shorter. But what we will do is we're going to briefly talk about the cups in each of the FAs as well. So hopefully that'll open it up and make sure there's always a chance that everyone's going to get a mention. I'll also mention before we actually get to it on the quiz, I'll say this again in a few minutes, but on the quiz, anyone who wants to join in on the quiz, just add yourself to the quiz channel. To do that, if you go on the homepage and you go to the channels, there's a little plus button next to there. Just hovering my mouse here. I don't know if it's if you can see that. Click on the plus, then scroll to quiz, click on it, click join, and that's all there is to it. and then you'll be able to answer the questions. And as we said before, we'll only accept answers in the quiz questions. One other thing we're changing today is that Nick is going to monitor the Twitch channel a lot better today. So anyone who wants to chat on the Twitch channel while we're doing this, feel free. Nick will do his best to help with the reviews and just keep an eye on what people are saying on there, and hopefully answer where he can. So without any further ado, if we kick off the season review, Con.
Yeah.
So let's start with we'll do the first four. So we'll start with the early morning FA. Okay. So only a couple of divisions in this one. So Division 1. Sorry, Con, go ahead.
Steve, yeah, if you could share your desktop 1 second so I can see. So we're both on the same page.
Yeah, sure. I'll just put that on and then I'll share it. You can start talking if you like, mate, while I do that.
Yeah, okay, so we can start with early morning, huh? Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 1 second, Con.
All right, so...
okay, so it looks like Tornado are the champions here. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to share my screen with Con so that you can see what I'm seeing and therefore see where I'm clicking. There's a delay in the talking, so otherwise it wouldn't make much sense. You seen that okay now, Con?
Yeah, it's fine. Super.
Great. Okay, yes, Tornado. Look like they've wrapped up the early morning FA title. Looks like some pretty hefty points hauls from the top 5 there, 80 points plus. So pretty competitive right at the top. It's a very spread out division. You can see a few teams at the bottom have taken a bit of a hiding, but yeah.
It's always the case that there's like 2 or 3 teams in the bottom with every division, where they're just getting thrashed. But it's also the case that we see that the top 5, 6 are always very tight, and it's a lot of healthy competition going on, which is good.
Yeah, it is. So I'm guessing 780's Procrastination will be a bit disappointed to get 80 points and not qualify for the SP Cup. But congratulations to Tornado for their title win, and also to Verbus United, Nike Ordem, and NHAC KV for making it into the SP Cup, which is, should be a target for teams to when they get to the top division. If you can get anywhere near the SP Cup places, you're doing something really pretty well, and that's really good for reputation for anyone who's who's fairly new to the game. These are like you get in the real life Champions League, getting those top 4 spots. It's really important financially, although you don't get any specific money for or any major specific money for finishing in the top 4. With the difference between 4th and 5th is quite big, because you do get the opportunity in the SP Cup to enhance your reputation quite a bit if you can get to the latter stages. So congratulations to those 4. And as I say, we're not going to concentrate too much on the next divisions. I'll just take a quick look at wow, just the 50 goals for the top 2 scorers there. Not bad.
Well, Zamorano is one of them, huh?
Yeah, Zamorano. Yeah, he's a very tidy player, and he's with 780s who just missed out. Very good player.
Yeah,
that guy. And this is the other guy, one of the best non-wiki players I've seen. I think this guy.
Wow, super, huh?
Yeah,
very nice.
Lovely player. So they're the top 2 scorers with a ridiculous 50 goals. I'd be interested to see if anyone can beat that. And just to see who's coming up to join them. The A team, Purple Monkey Dishwashers, Umbrella Corporation and Portsmouth will be all by quite some distance by the look of it from the teams below. So well done to them. Looks like they had that wrapped up quite early, so it's they'll be joining the likes of these teams here. So there's some good sides even in mid-table here. So it's remember Maradona 10, I think, won the title last year, didn't they? So it's
exactly.
So there's some decent strength in this division. So those 4 will have to work hard to retain their status and avoid being one of these guys down here. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Late morning FA. 3 divisions in this one. Take a look at the top. Yeah. Congratulations to Nerve Palace. Yeah.
Nerve Palace.
Yeah.
And Rossonero, Sensible Soccer, and Inter Your Mama.
Yeah. I'd say 95 points is pretty good effort in a top division, actually. When you don't see that happen too many times after the FA restructure. I don't think we'll see that often, because there's pretty much good sides in all the top divisions now, so it's very difficult to run away with things, I think. So that's a good
And
effort.
again, there's always someone who misses out. In this case, it was Ristic United.
Yeah, they're regular SP Cup contenders as well, so they'll be disappointed. And yet again, 80 points and to miss out, you're going to be disappointed. I think Polska and South Shield's well above 70 as well, so they'll be.
It's quite attacking division. This, if you see the top 7 sides, they've all scored more than 100 goals.
Wow, yeah. It's a hell of a lot, actually. And Guernsey Kiwi Fruits are another team that are often in the SP Cup, so you see a bit of a gap. One there, so there's almost 2 divisions here, isn't there? Look, 16 points between 8th and 9th, but a lot tighter there. So so well done to Nerve Palace, Rossonero, Sensible Soccer, and Inter Your Mama, who will be playing in the SP Cup. Let's have a quick look. Let's see. Big Les is top scorer with a more sensible total of 31 goals.
Okay.
I mean, Les is now 27, so he's going to be pretty tidy by that age, isn't he? So yeah, he's got some nice stats. Okay, let's see who's coming up to join him. Let's pop that.
Yeah.
Late morning. Congratulations to Prescott Town for the Division 2 title. Leeds United, Birchdale, and there's a team from the past, Knighty Warriors, who have won some big competitions in the past. Looks like they'll be back in the top division. So well done to them. Okay. Early afternoon FA. Again, three divisions in this one. You two know this one a lot better, Nick, Con. So I'll let you discuss this one. I think.
Late morning. No, we're in the.
We're in. I'm on to early afternoon. Con, are you seeing my screen? Okay.
Yeah. I was watching the Twitch. The Twitch has a little bit of a lag.
Yes.
Has a bit of a lag. Yeah.
So early afternoon FA, guys. So
we forgot to do the cups as well.
Yes, all right. All right, let's go back and do those. Apologies, guys. I said I was going to do the cups here. So here we go.
But since you, all right.
Early morning FA, the EMFA Cup, Verbis United. So they'll be pleased with that, to having missed out on the title by a few points. They've beaten the unlucky side, 780s. So a bit of a disappointing finish to the season for them, I'm guessing, where they're there or thereabouts and have just missed out. But congratulations to Verbis United. A lot of damage done at the middle of the game.
Yeah.
And community trophy, so. Let's see.
So Maradona did win something.
No, I think that was last season. He's been beaten in the final here.
Okay, yeah.
NHAC KV, I think, finished 4th, if I recall, a minute ago. They've added to Maradona 10's disappointments, as they also get beaten in the final. So it's another top 4 side who's managed to take the cup in this league. So sorry about that, guys. We did say we'd go through these, so just give glory where glory is due. Let's see in the late morning FA Cup. So again, it's the runners-up who have taken.
Rossonero won it last season as well, so they made it 2 consecutive seasons in a row. And it seems like there was a replay as well, huh? So this is the.
Yeah. So that just looks like their finishing was a little bit better, judging by the chances. Looks like a pretty even game. And it seems to be a pattern emerging where the team that finishes 5th gets to lose a cup final as well. So Ristic will be pretty disappointed. I think they're obviously their sending off is not going to have helped them, but I think it was 2-0 at the time. So So they're probably in trouble anyway. And let's have a look at the community trophy. Inter Yo Mama again. I think that was another team that finished in the top 4. So the top 4 getting greedy here and beating another side who just missed out. So congratulations to Inter Yo Mama. They've come from behind to win that one, so they've done well there.
They'll have the chance to participate on the Cup Holders Cup.
Yep, all those Cup winners. Yep. And now, sorry, we'll go back to where we were, which was the early afternoon FA. And I'll hand it to you, Con, if you want to take a look at the top division.
Yeah. So, as Nick said, it was one of the most competitive seasons ever. I may add that it was one of my most thrilling seasons so far. All these seasons I've been playing 90MF. It was very interesting. It was, as you can tell, there's a lot of twits sending. It was the case where there were, third Lanark, Nick's team, and Neos Cosmos were the two favorites. Neos Cosmos won it last season. So third Lanark got his revenge and won it back this season.
Were Jazz runners-up both times, Con? I know they're always there or thereabouts.
No, Jazz, they did fantastically. They came 4th last season.
Okay.
But this time they managed to sneak up to 2nd place. And it happened during the last round as well. It was very interesting. It was there was a lot of suspense. Not so much for Nick. Nick had pretty much, won the title. But for 4th place, it was crazy because Jazz, Neos Cosmos, Redoxia, Shadow Hunters, Coulrophobia, and myself, we could all have finished 2nd or 7th. So it was very, very close. Only towards the very end, Neos Cosmos and Jazz managed to somehow build a small difference of 4 or 5 points. But it was very close up to the very last moment, up to the very last matches. It was very nice, very exciting. And Coulrophobia did a fantastic comeback. He was 10th and he started winning. He had a fantastic form, and he started going up. And if he had 1 or 2 more matches, he could have even finished 4th. But he only managed to finish at 6th place. So Roy did very well, but he missed out for a little bit. Radox did very well, finished 4th. Balkan did a bit under par. He was again a bit of a favorite for me this season, but I don't know, he didn't do very well. He finished mid-table, 9th. Very interestingly, Young at 15th place. He's a very difficult side to beat. He has, I think he has the best defense. No, the 2nd best. He has got the 2nd best defense in the league. It's very, very difficult. He doesn't score a lot of goals, but he's very difficult to score against, and he's made a few of us
made it difficult for
lose some vital points, including myself. Yeah.
I know Radoxia up to 4th is a pretty good effort. I think they've come from quite a way back, haven't they? They're gradually improving season on season, so I'm guessing Gav will be pretty happy with that.
Nick?
Yonkle too. They have no players over 18, I think, as well. They run a under 18 squad for their senior team. So not only did they have the best defense, but they also did it with an under 18 squad.
Impressive.
Okay.
Right. Let's just see. Do we even need to look? I'm gonna before I even look. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Arellano as usual, judging by Nick's goals. I'm guessing I'm right. What a shock! That's quite a few short of 50 though, Nick. So he's let himself down here. Just the 42 goals in 35 games. Good effort from Roy's Steve Ball as well. He's pretty powerful as well. Let's have a quick look at Arellano. Yeah, he's nice. Let's have a look at Steve Ball. Let's give him a bit of a viewing as well. Yeah, very, very tidy. Like quality physicals. Look at those.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we go too long on this, we'll move on. So Division 2 quickly. See who's coming up to join you. Hardly Athletic, Nirvana, Riley Alby Green, Caledonian Vikings. You come across those in your cup runs or anything yet?
No.
But be coming across the next season anyway.
Hardly from last season. Hardly did well last season. Hardly. Oh, wait a second. It wasn't Hardly the one who. I think he was the favorite to get promoted because last season he did very well. Can we check on Hardly's profile? I think he.
Sure.
I think this is his second.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah.
History.
Sorry.
No. Yeah.
This
yeah,
is.
Yeah. So there we go. It's his second promotion in a row. Yeah, and I did say this.
This is Andy's season, team, isn't it? Andy's second team, I think. Yeah.
Last season, I said that he will win promotion. He'll get to Division 1.
Well, you're right. Pretty comfortable with that.
He had done very well in the cups as well.
It's a pretty impressive season, record. That
he reached the semi-finals in the league.
Cool. Right. So there'll be. I'm sure he'll be add some extra competition in there. Even though it's a fairly new team, he certainly knows what he's doing.
Let's check the cups.
Check the cups. Yeah. So Jazz missed out on the league, but that was the last season he won the cup, didn't he? Oh no, Nick's won it. Oh, disappointing. Yeah. So Nick, do you want to talk us through the cup final quickly, or are you?
Switching? It's on YouTube actually. This matches, but yeah, but it was a very good match, and actually it was we were looking in deep trouble. I think he had first 6 or 7 shots or something, and managed to turn it around and win. But it was one of the best matches I think that played from a YouTube watching perspective, and sort of being desperate and changing stuff and trying stuff and turning the match around. So it was a good one, and I think I lucked in a bit because Radox got a bit greedy and he fielded all of his best players in his last league match. That it didn't matter what the result was, and he ended up getting his best player injured for the cup final.
He lost McManaman.
He lost McManaman for the final. So who knows if it would have made a difference or not? But presumably having your best player helps you. So.
Yeah, can't do any harm. Okay, let's check who won the other cup. I'm hoping that's not you as well, Nick, because that's just greedy. No! Coolophobia. Oh, Radox is runner-up again. So very much a nearly season, but he did make the top 4, so which is important. So Coolophobia obviously make up for missing out on the SP Cup with victory over their rival for that 4th place, actually. So.
But it's a nice consolation prize that he knows that he's going to be participating in a intercompetition next season.
Absolutely.
He's going to be playing the CHC.
Okay. Right. Shall we check out the next FA? Right. Last one for the moment. We'll just have a quick look at the top couple of divisions of the LFA. LAFA, Late Afternoon FA. I see Roy had a particular good season last season.
Last season, huh?
Yeah. Okay. This is the division that was really, really close, as you can see by the points. And the screenshot was of Geka on 76 points as well, and just needed a point from all the other teams had finished, but they had 76 points as well, and were 3rd on goal difference, so they just needed something from their final game.
Yeah.
And they obviously won. Oh, it's nice when you've got someone in the relegation zone in that vital game, I guess. So they managed to win that 3-0. Yep, there it is. So they'll be more than delighted to take the title, I'm sure. So congratulations to Geka.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, it's a good competitive division, so they'll be very happy with that, I'm sure. Blackfish, Barcelona, Woodburn, all all qualify for the SP Cup, and they're all teams we know pretty well. Got to say, very unlucky in Dragon Ball Z for missing out on goal difference, and Punkin Drublic missing out by a point. So, yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Some other good sides in there. Boogie Knights, a decent side. There's quite a few decent sides. Come across a few of these. So,
Control out the lead. Yeah, Atletico, Pathetico. Yeah.
So, good to see all these top divisions getting pretty competitive now. Punkin Drublic's, I'll have a go. Lubomir Varga. He was the top scorer. I just noticed a name in second there. That was a player I really wanted when he came up in auction. Huib Decker. Yeah. I thought I fancied him, but I was too tight and didn't spend enough money. So
a bit too expensive
as usual,
for my finances.
Yeah. Congratulations to these guys. We'll just have a quick look at Division 2. Good effort from Gardenstown, 96 points. O Maestro 91 in second is a very good effort.
Okay, yeah.
And Polytech Grenoble and Sea Turtles of West Papua FC, which I'm sure must be a name change because I've not seen that one before. So they'll be coming up to join yeah, that's great. They'll be coming up to join them in join the big boys in Division 1. Let's just see how the cups went.
I think there's a special mention in Division 3, Steve.
Is there? We'll have a look in a second, mate. We'll have a look at that one. I'll just do the cups first as I'm here, and then I'll go and have a look at that. Dragon Ball Z makes up for their disappointment of missing out.
Finished fifth, huh?
Yeah, he just missed out. So, but he was unlike a couple of other fifth-place teams. This Dragon Ball Z managed to win the cup final, and Gardenstown, they were Division. They won Division 2, so that's a pretty successful season to reach the cup final as well. So,
well done.
I'll just do the other cup, and then we'll have a look at Division 3, which I think I know what Nick's talking about here. I don't know who. I don't recognise that team name, so this could be a low division win possibly. FC, unless it's a name change. FC Asins. Beating Control Elite, who we know are a good side. So, very well done to them. 3-1 win, and just edged it on chances as well. So I think they've done well. Let's just have a quick look and see who. Were they a Division 1 team or not? Did I miss? There they go. The relegated and win the cup. Not bad. So a bit of a consolation. Level League Division 3, and I think I know what Nick's talking about here. I've never seen this before. Look at that.
Okay.
I know they're in a lower division than their quality.
Crazy.
Their actual quality, but not managing to go through a whole season without slipping up in a game. That is incredible.
I don't think I've seen this before.
No, you expect just to get unlucky at some point, wouldn't you, or something to go wrong. But so I mean, I know there'll be a few inactive sides in there, but that's really impressive to not drop a point in the whole season. I've definitely not seen that before. I haven't even seen anything close, actually. I've seen teams with over 100, but I've never seen anyone nearly win the lot. So, well done.
It'll be interesting to see how he does next season. Let's see.
Indeed. Okay, right. I think Con and I have talked enough for the moment. So what we'll do is we will go on to part 1 of the quiz. I'm not sure what section Nick's doing first, so I'll just pass over to him in a moment. Just to say, all answers need to be on the quiz tab. And so make sure you're answering on there and not in the world tab. It's easy to go back to the other one. So good luck, everyone. I think the defending champion is it Cheese? Or was that the month before?
Yup. Yeah, Mr. Cheese.
Yep, there he is. With the cup. That is what you're playing for, gentlemen. The coveted Q icon. So good luck to everyone. Over to you, Nick.
Okay, I think my internet's not that great, so if you can't hear me clearly, let me know, Steve, because it means that nobody else can.
Yeah, sure. So, you're fine at the moment.
All right, so we'll do it another way around this time. We'll start with the the categories the other way around. So we'll start with the Reborn Legends category. For those who haven't been part of this before, the quiz is split into 3 parts, and each part is basically a different category. So one of the categories is Reborn Legends, and the questions are about the real lives of the Reborn Legend players who were added in this month. And the answers will be only from players who were added this month. So there's only 100 possible answers from the 100 players, 100 Reborn Legends that were added this month. The other sections, there's a section about clubs in the game. So it's the users clubs, the fantasy clubs, and it has to be the club names. The answer's not the usernames. And it's just questions about what they've achieved in the game. And the other section is players in the game. So it's those questions are about players who are in the game and about what they've achieved in the game. And they could be Reborn Legends or they could be generated players. So this time we're going to start with the Reborn Legend questions. So these are questions about the real lives of the Reborn Legend players who were added this month. So there's 100 possible answers, as we said before, and we'll get on to the first question, which is who scored 7 goals in a single game for his national team playing against the Maldives in June '97. So I'm just putting that question in. And let's see how quickly. Des Walker, that's a good one. Close.
Benjinho puts Des Walker in every single month at some point because he wants to buy him off me. He can't help himself.
So nobody's got it yet. Who? Yeah, and you're not allowed to use Google.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's good.
We got it from Roy.
I think Roy's got it. Early lead for Roy.
So we'll just jump straight into the next question. So the next question is, who signed for Sheffield United for a then record low transfer fee of £1?
I like how we say a then record low. Why has it been broken since?
Maybe someone's gone for 50p
Apparently,
since.
I'm not sure. Yeah, but the information definitely says that, so it very much implies that. Yeah, I don't know who though.
Maybe it was 99p, the guy who broke it.
I'm guessing that somebody might have been. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, they have, but it says that, so it very much implies that somebody's gone for less than £1 since. Be interesting to know who that is.
Has Cheese got it? I can't actually see the answers here, but that rings a bell. Has Cheese answered it correctly then?
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Okay.
So. Okay. So next question. Let's just keep going. Keep the pace up. So the next question is who represented England at international level in both football and judo?
I wonder if he was a defender. Would it be nice to?
He did set foot on the pitch for United. I believe he played in the cup match. Ron Burgundy. I'm pretty sure I read that. All right, Tino got that one. That's correct. It is Jason Wilcox. So next question. Let's keep going. Who is sometimes credited as scoring the fastest goal in history? Now, presumably there's other players sometimes credited, but from the 100 out of this month, only one of them is sometimes credited as scoring the fastest goal in history. Are you keeping the tally of the points?
Yeah.
Okay. That's correct.
Gatsby's got it, I think.
Gatsby, huh?
Yep. And the next question, let's just keep going. So which player, this is really unfortunate to be honest, but which player had his leg amputated after complications caused by an injury sustained in a veterans exhibition match?
Ow. Ouch. Talk about tenacity, huh?
Really horrible. But I mean, obviously it wasn't recent, but you wouldn't expect that type of thing to happen today. So there's a clue. It didn't happen recently. It happened obviously in the past a bit. And these has anyone got it yet? Do we need clues?
Yeah.
Keep going. He was. Well, let's give people a chance. Nearly all 100 of them he said, right? There can't be that many left. He had a pretty. Oh, there we go. Mr. Cheese has got it.
Yeah, okay. That's his second
No,
one.
Jens got it before him. I'm seeing
really?
Jens first here.
Oh, just.
Okay.
Just. I was just about to say Mr. Cheese gets point. It just happened so quickly. So, okay. So is it 5 people with 1 point, Con?
Exactly. So that's Roy, Mr. Cheese, Tino, Gatsby, and Jens.
Yes. All to play for after part 1 then. Right. Okay. We'll get on to the second part of the roundup. And again, we'll try not to take too long over it. I know we do ramble, so we'll do our best. Early evening FA. So this is the one I play in. So congratulations to Shallow Soldiers for a very well-deserved title win. They've been top most of the season. Obviously, they've been ahead on games at times as well, but they've always been up there. So I'm not surprised to see them hold on. Quite a competitive season again. I'd say any of the certainly top half. I'd say it's a pretty strong division. I think it's anyone can certainly get top 4. I'd say. Just about. There's some really strong sides. I mean, you got strong sides at the bottom like Smokers and Argonautica are both really strong sides, and they go down. So yes, so well done to Shallow Soldiers for winning. Real Shadicus gave them a run for their money. So good season for Frank there. SP Cup football. Edinburgh Lions take 3rd. I think that's Nick the Lions team. He had a good season. SP Cup football again, and as Nick mentioned earlier, I got a dirty injury time equaliser in my last game to sneak that last SP Cup spot. So off Rico there. So and there's some other sides who are always pretty much there. Fruit, Vianello's. Wolf had a really poor start to the season and could struggle to recover, but he's got a really good side, and Blades won the title last year and finished 9th. So Black Sails would be another one. They're more than capable, but slipped away a bit in the middle of the season. I think they started the season really well. In fact, most of these teams, I'm just highlighting
they're very close, huh?
Yeah, it's a pretty good division. I mean, even The bottom
Even
four,
at the bottom.
yeah, bottom four maybe fell away a little bit, but Harry has finished 16th with 48 points. I mean, it's pretty tight. So yeah, and top scorer was Shedicus's Kevin Phillips.
Okay.
So another player, only 22. I think he's very dangerous, pacey, great finishing.
Nice.
Basically, you can see why he scores goals, but I think is the thing to say. We'll see who's coming to join us in.
And you did you won it for. Did it come to the very last match? Do you have to wait till the last match to get qualification? Top 4?
Me, I played after Rico actually.
Okay.
And I drew 2-2, but I was 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go. So I don't know if he was online and keeping an eye on it, but he was probably rubbing his hands together. And I'd had quite a lot of shots, but just couldn't score, and then managed to get one back, and then equalised in injury time. So I'm pretty happy because you know how important it is for Rep to get into the top 4. So yeah, really pleased with that in the end. Disappointed not to challenge for the title, but can't get everything.
It's nice. So. I see you have a nice active Twitter feed as well.
Yeah, there's a few guys who tweet in our division, so it's good. Certainly Olvenk, which is Wolf. They tweet quite a bit, which is good to see.
Yeah.
And joining us will be Cheliston. Go on.
Afidnaikos. Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, you do it. Mercury Immortals and Hanabishi. Dale Superstars unlucky not to miss out by 1 goal, so disappointed for them, but maybe they'll do it next season. And we'll just have a quick look at the cups. FA Cup. SSC Pepalazzi, who are a top division side, finished mid-table this season. Pretty even final, but they've just managed to steal it.
There's 2 injuries. That was all over the place this match. Okay.
Yeah, but Wolf came back pretty well, but 2 goals down. It's always tough to come back from. So, congratulations to Pepalazzi. And I managed to nick the mini trophy, which is, so as I say, it's always very nice to have a trophy. And it could have gone either way. It was a really good tactical game actually. He started really well and had me in a lot of trouble. So I really had to think about how I could do it. And you can see how defensive I had to go in the end to hold on to it. It's
he went all offensive as well. So.
Yeah, so it was a really enjoyable game actually to play. I mean, obviously I'll say that coming out on top of it, but it was a really good game actually, and it could have easily gone either way. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm delighted with that. So that's the EEFA.
Okay.
Right, biggest FA in the game
7
world.
divisions, huh?
Yeah, the Primetime FA. So this is where the big boys play in this division here. Absolute quality all the way down, as we've mentioned before. Hopefully someone will get involved with a bit of tweeting. We want to see some more tweeting in this division. This is legendary Croata. I believe they defended their title. I think they won it the previous season, so that is very impressive in this division to win it again.
They did it back-to-back, huh?
Back-to-back titles in probably the toughest division in the game world. I think it's probably fair to say. So that's a hell of an effort to do that. I think so. Superb effort. Sorry, Con.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's all these teams. They're like super difficult, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone is.
Yeah,
very well known.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Vultures, who finished second. Vultures, I think they won the SP Cup last season, and they missed out for 1 point.
Yes, very close.
To be champions.
Yeah, so they'll be disappointed because I think they've finished second or third quite a few times. I think Vultures. So, and I don't think they've nicked the title yet. So I know how disappointed he'll be, but Gabriel's a very good manager, and I'm sure he'll get there. And obviously, you're challenging yourself the most if you're in the toughest division, aren't you?
Of course. And
Riesler,
Rovers as well.
Only 2
just
points
for
off the
2
title
points,
as well.
so
So,
maybe this is the closest we've seen so far for first place.
yeah.
We see a lot of close, tight points for fourth place, but for first place, I haven't seen this before.
And it's FC Licker have just pipped Farsley Celtic to that 4th spot, so they'll be pleased to be back in the SP Cup. Like I say, good sides all the way down here. I don't think I need to say it. Everyone recognises all these sides here.
I mean, look at the ones
tidy,
that dropped. Huh? I mean, TJ Wanderers,
Very experienced.
Borussia Teeth.
Borussia Teeth are the most decorated side in the game world, for example.
Exactly.
They're
They've
going
won
down,
2 90 MF Cups. I mean, they're crazy. Richards is
Cup
like
of
one
SP
the best
Cups as well.
Werder Leverkusen as well.
Yep.
He fell. Valhalla.
Yep.
Well, I guess anyone in this list here, it would be crazy to drop. I mean, everyone is a very big team. So.
Yep. Absolutely.
If it wasn't for Richard and TJ, it would have been someone else. Would have been, I don't know, Butlis, Dunhammer. Everyone is very well known here. So
yeah, I think this is particularly this division in particular because it's all 20 teams are good. I think it's an achievement to just be in the division and make sure you keep your status. I think it's,
exactly.
It's one of those.
Exactly.
Let's see who's coming to join this division from hell next season. Rapid Potesti, they're a good side. Smelling Mistakes, HK United, Birmingham Bulldogs. Again, these are all very much very well established sides. Even the sides that just missed out, Murray's Mints, Saltish Sharks, all very, very good sides. And they've only just missed out as well. So congratulations to Potesti and the other 3 for getting up. I didn't check out the top scorer, so I'm just going to do that very quickly. Augustine Delgado, always one of the top scorers in this division, and in the EFA before that. For Dynamo 3, who always score a lot of goals. They play very attacking football, so so he benefits from that, I think. Okay, let's see who won the cup. So Riesler had a good season last season in the cup, so I can see won a couple of them. So the champions have been defeated after a replay. So Kev's taken this one. Kev is Stromerville's manager. He's been there or thereabouts for a few seasons without actually nailing down a trophy, I think. So he'll be delighted with that, I think. And of course, Dixie Dean had to get a goal.
You only need Dixie Dean up in front. I see that he put five defenders in the end to keep the score.
Yeah, I think when you got Dean up front, you only need one. So he's a quality player. So brilliant effort from Kev. Looks like it was just about deserved as well. Looking at that, so beating the champions is always tough. So well done, Kev. And what was it? A community trophy. Okay, another top division side, but not one of the front runners this season. I think they might have. I think they finished top half though. Lisbon Lions got some very nice wiki players there. I notice. Very nice reborn legends.
And Farsley is a very good team.
They are, yeah. So yes, Farsley.
So well done to Lisbon.
Yeah, well done. And it looks like again just about deserved, I think. So. Congratulations to Lisbon Lions. Let's move on. 2 more FAs to go. Late evening FA. Donny Ian's team, I think this is. Deering's Dynamos. They win the title from our quizmaster, Mr. Cheese, who is, I believe that is his team, because they changed name, didn't he? So Aston Villa have to settle for the runners-up spot. Eusebio always a top side, so I'm not surprised to see them.
Mr. Costa.
Mr. Costa, yeah. And Benigno's Sporting Estima have taken 4th. I've got a feeling, did Prion, Monaco, they won the title last season, I think.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Not quite up there this season. So him and Stella Stars, just a little way back, just missed out. Sporting Estima just pip them to that SP Cup spot, all important. Again, good sides going down this division. So, and no one really cut adrift in this one. Actually, quite a tight division.
Oh yeah, True.
Yeah. But this is probably one of the top 3 divisions, I would say. Again, no surprise to see Brian Clough as one of the top scorers. 3-way tie here, though.
Clough and Cole, it's nice.
Clough, who is an absolute beast. Who else was there? Andy Cole, was it? Andy Cole?
Yeah.
River Park, and that wasn't one of the title contenders, so he's done well to...
River Park is a nice team.
Yeah.
I remember back a few seasons ago, they were very good. Yeah.
And someone else had 28 as well, so we should give them their due. Aaron Watson for one of the Deering's striker, champion striker there.
Nice.
He looks very tidy as well. Okay, let's see who's coming to join them. Real Turgid, Peppermint Hippo, Los Muertos, and East Midlands. It looks like. Oh, hang on. Looks like Sopranos could climb about 5 places and get 4th if they win their last game.
All right.
So,
nice.
So I think I've seen chat. I think I've seen East Midlands mentioning that he's still waiting to find a result. So,
and from what I can tell, it's going to be one of the lower teams. So he probably enters the match as the favourite to win it.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of these 3. So a lower division, lower
than him.
Yeah. So he's going to be favourite. So he might just sneak that. I think one of my old rivals from EFA 1. So it'll be interesting to see if he nicks it or if East Midlands hold on. So yeah, congratulations to those guys.
Well, if Sopranos is listening, you can play the match now. So by the end of the Twitch,
then we'll know.
We'll know.
Okay. So yeah, well done to them. Just check out the cups. Yes, so Prian did win it last year. FA Cup. Peppermint Hippo, who were one of the sides who just come up from the 2nd division. So well done to them. And it looks like they played pretty well in the final here and beaten one of the best teams in the LEFA in Aston Villa. So another runners up for Mr. Cheese there. Yeah, and looks like it was a late comeback as well. So goal down after 73 and come back to win it.
Yeah,
so.
True.
So well done. And community trophy. A nice comfortable victory for Eusebio. Oh wow, yeah. Not a shot on target for Dynamo Pathetic there. So well done to Eusebio. He's always on the cards after 2 early goals by the look of it. So well done to Mr. Costa for taking down the community trophy. Okay, last one. Night Owl FA. This is when many of us are asleep, and it's wow, that's tight. Now, unless they manage to lose their last game by 11 goals, which I think is fairly unlikely, then Railpool United have won the title. So congratulations to them. Nice. And Fulham United just missed out on goal difference. Now that is very, very unlucky. And
100 points,
good few points clear as well. Yes. So yes, and congratulations to Boneyard FC.
Does Brazil only have Brazilian players? I'm guessing.
Shall we have a look? They've ruined it. Transfer. He's out though. He's been transferred.
And the other guy's out.
Yeah, I'm guessing that is a name change as well. I don't know, or maybe it's someone's second team as a little experiment. I don't know, but they've done well there. Some of these teams here have all been in the SP Cup, so they've done well to keep them out of it with one nation side. So that's a good effort.
Yeah.
And top scorer, one of the Brazilians, Felipe Nunes.
All right.
So well done to them. Let's see who's going to be joining them. Wiviscum AFC.
You can pronounce this.
I don't actually know how to pronounce it. Wiviscum? I'm not sure. Wiviscum. Yeah. I'll just go Wiviscum. There we go. They're good points haul as well. I was saying earlier I hadn't seen anyone get close to 114, the maximum. So that's pretty close. Gravelona with 97, done well as well. Omega and Welsh Dragons, all comfortably promoted by the look of things. So well done to them. So we'll just check out the cups quickly. Not many team badges in this one, look.
Yeah, true. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Get creative.
And Brazil have taken the cup as well, by the look of it.
Yeah,
So
it looks like it
that's
was
good
a
effort.
repeat match as well.
Maybe slightly
was it
fortunate.
scored?
One shot
Yeah.
on target.
Yikes.
So yeah,
They were.
it's a tight defensive game, that one, by the look of it. Congratulations to them. And finally, community trophy. So the champions were beaten by the runners-up in the other cup, Gravelona.
Right,
So
okay.
Gravelona had a busy season by the look of things. Oh, again, 2 shots on target, 2 goals. They've been a little unfortunate there. Late winner as well. So I can imagine Railpool were a bit gutted, but I suspect the winning the title is reasonable consolation for that. So
Of course.
I think you take the title over the community trophy. So congratulations to Gravelona, though. I think we've been through all of them now. So I think it's time to get on to part 2 of the quiz. So all over to you, Nick.
Okay. Right. So the second section is going to be clubs in the game, and it has to be the club names, not the usernames. So we won't give points for the usernames. It creates a lot of confusion, basically, with half the people answering usernames and half the people answering club names. So it has to be club names, not usernames. So I'm going to even paste that into the chat right now, just to make sure everyone's aware of that. So let's get on with it. So this is clubs in the game and what the clubs have achieved in the game. So the question is, bizarrely, which club's only major trophy is the Santa Pariol Cup? That was quick.
I thought that one would be quick. Like Lee was
quick.
fast as fingers. And
Did
beat
he beat
Benginho.
That's not good, is it? Surely you should. Yeah, all right. It happens a bit though.
It does,
doesn't
yeah.
it? Sometimes.
To be fair, that was quite quick though.
Everyone's. Yeah, it was quick. I do know sometimes there's a question, it's there for ages, and then eventually the person whose team it is just pops up and answers it after everybody's had 100 guesses. Maybe they just wanted to give everyone a fair chance. So, all right, the next question is, who is the highest reputation club never to have qualified for the Santa Pariol Cup?
Yeah, Roy, I can see you saying you're getting lag, so you don't hear the questions. You need to keep an eye on the quiz. Nick tries the quiz tab. Nick tries to sync it up as best he can, but it's the writing may come before the sound, so it's worth keeping an eye there.
That's correct, right? Gatsby.
Gatsby, yeah.
Is that right? Nobody got it earlier.
Yeah.
So Gatsby.
That's his second point. He takes the lead.
All right. Next question. Which club finally landed a top division title this season as their first major trophy, having won 3 divisional titles before this, but no cups? So basically, they won the Division 1, and before this season, they hadn't won any Division 1s or cups previously, but they had won some lower division leagues. So there's the question.
It is possible there may be another one, so you might want to just check Railpool. I think they might have won one before, but if Railpool are one, then they're point for them as well. Talk to Frank has got the answer that the question was designed for, but
yeah, they won 2 FA Cups.
I thought they did. Yeah. Okay. Good.
So who gets the point? Sorry.
Talk to Frank.
Talk to Frank, huh? Okay.
Right, next question.
Again, it might need checking to Con while they're talking, just to check Gecko and Tornado, but
Okay.
as well, Nick gets on the next one.
Should I continue or should I check that as well?
Continue. I'll look. That was Tornado and
Gecko were just two other answers. Okay. There may be another one, but Shallow Soldiers was the team that I had spotted.
Is it Gecko United? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's. Yeah, so he'd won the league before as well. He'd won Division 1 before.
Cool.
Tornado, they've won the FA Cup before.
Yeah, so just for a change, it looks like my question was correct.
And they've won the league as well, Tornado.
All right, next question. Which two teams won their league by 30 plus points this season? Obviously, it would help, I think, if you've been paying attention to the review. At least one of them anyway, I'm pretty sure. Is that right?
No.
Anyway, we'll find out in a second.
Funnily enough,
it doesn't help.
No. The team that got up the maximum points this season did not win their league by that much.
Don't bother. Don't bother watching the review. It's not going to help you win the quiz.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is 1 point each. What is this?
Yes, sorry, it is. It is.
Okay.
1 point each. Correct. Nice. I'll put that in. Sorry, we normally have that in the question itself, but that was missed off somehow.
Double check Hardly Athletic as well. As Andy's using his own side there, there may be another one, which isn't one of them.
No.
No, he.
It's not the case with Hardly.
Oh.
Nick's got one, I think. Nick the Lime. That's one of them, I think, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
And there's one more still. I guess it's just a matter of time before.
Yeah, someone will find it. Someone will find it. Yeah.
We can wait for this one, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, 30 points is quite impressive.
I'll just do it.
It's nice having a second monitor here.
Yeah, third lineup didn't. Sorry, no, I don't know what we won by, but nowhere near that much. Maybe 10.
Check Robin Welsh's one, because he's put that twice, so maybe he's right on that one as well. If so, that'd be enough.
Let's see.
When he first put it, he put NOF A Division 4, and I thought there isn't one, so I thought he was joking.
There isn't one.
Yeah.
There isn't one. So.
But he's put Division 3
yeah, he's
now.
Right.
So.
He's right. Info for all. He won it with.
Okay.
But it's not finished. It's not concluded yet, because there's still one more round to play. So if second place scores 1 goal, then it's not going to be 31 at the moment. But I guess we can give it to him.
I think we give him a point for that, because although I didn't spot it, it still could happen.
Yeah.
So no one's got the other one yet, though. Let's hope Robin isn't in some kind of title decider for this quiz thing, because this is going to be very controversial.
There we go.
Does get controversial.
Tino has managed to search through the divisions quickest.
But Vinci might have said it first, actually.
Did he? I missed that. Has he missed?
I think he did. So the plot thickens.
Well, this is getting more and more controversial. Let's have a look. I'm going to look up. Vinci has said, yeah, he has.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like the first.
Okay.
So-
About the info one, not the Comancheros
So
one. Okay.
no
Tino gets
controversy
point.
for Robin at all. It's
So
sort of
Robin loses his
Finchie's
point
controversy now.
and goes to Finchy. Okay.
And Finchy gets point. Oh, I think we need to have a points recap now because I think it's all confusing.
Yeah.
You don't
So.
wanna-
So from that
with-
question, it was Tino, Finchy, and one other. Just so you can.
Nick the Lion, Finchy,
the Lion, yeah.
Tino,
Yeah, they all
and
got a point.
before
on
it
that.
was, they all got 1 point. So we awarded 3 points in this one.
Cool.
And from before we have Lee, Gatsby, and Talk to Frank. And we have one more question left in this category.
We actually have two. Actually, we've got a bonus question for this category.
Ah, okay.
So let's get on with it. So this one actually, I said before, it doesn't help if you watch the stream, but I think it does help actually. So which two teams amassed 100 points this season but didn't win their division? 1 point for each. And I know for a fact that we covered one of these at some point.
Yep.
At least one of these. Because I remember it. So you will get points here basically if you've been studying properly, watching, taking notes.
Which I'm sure everyone does. I can't imagine anyone's not taking notes here. Cheese has got one, hasn't he? I think.
Yeah, Cheese has got one. And there's one more. One day we're going to have to put a question where the answer is Des Walker, I think.
Be interesting to see if Benjino doesn't get it as well.
And the other one is there. So who got the purple monkey dishwasher first? Was it Gatsby again?
Gatsby. I mean, Roy said the purple something, but I think you need to be more specific than that. Roy did say if you scroll up.
The purple something. Steve can be the judge. Is the purple something good enough?
That seems a little bit too vague, doesn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It does seem a bit vague, doesn't it? We got a judgment call though. I'm just the announcer. I'm not the decision maker.
I think probably Gatsby gets the point there.
All right. It's
Sorry, Roy.
Steve's ruled. It's decided. Gatsby gets the point. Right. And the last question, and it's which three clubs? This is an interesting one. Which three clubs currently have more than 100 players in their squad? And there's 1 point for each of these. I suppose if you've come across one of them, you're likely to have remembered it. But it is probably a question that it's difficult to just find them. So we'll have a time limit on this, I think. Somebody going to set a timer? What's a reasonable time here? We'll just let it run for a bit and then do a 60-second call at some point.
Yeah. I don't know if it's right, but everyone seems to think it's Dirk. So.
I mean, 100 is a lot, basically. One of them is there, though. That is one of them. Is it Colpesanti? Is that how you say it? I'm not sure.
Golpesanti, yeah. Who got it? Let's see.
Mr. Cheese gets a point. Is that right? For that one?
Golpesanti, 11.
I think Mr. Cheese gets the point. But there's still two more. Including the club that's got the most players, actually. So there's a club that's got even more than 107 players. let me know when we want to put the timer on, guys.
Shall I put 3 minutes countdown? Or is that a lot?
Yeah,
2 minutes.
3 minutes. Well,
3 minutes.
I think it's
3 minutes.
okay. Let's just put it on. Let's
I'll
do
put-
3 minutes, but let's start right
I'll
now.
just start counting now. Yeah.
I just set it on my phone. It's going now, so we're counting down from 3 minutes. It feels very long now. Ever since I said it, it's only 15 seconds. 3 minutes might feel a bit
100
long.
seconds. 100 seconds feels fine. And I'm at 30 now seconds on my watch.
Okay. All right, let's go by yours because you're 3 seconds ahead of me. Get it over and done with quicker. It's too long. Let's cancelling this idea. It's a 60-second timer now.
Yeah.
60 seconds.
From now.
45, 46. Oh, from now, 60 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down to 50. Now 45. I'm just going to check. We've been talking a lot and I've not been watching that well. I'm just going to
I'm watching.
going to double check that nobody said, oh, you've been watching well? Okay, good. So nobody's presumably said one yet. 30 seconds. So they seem to have flown under the radar, these clubs, without anybody noticing that they've stockpiled all of the players in the game. We're down to the last 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And we're out of time. Time finished. So, for reference, and nobody's going to get a point now if they just repeat the answers that I put. So, answers for reference.
$111 players.
Okay. So that's the end of the second section of the quiz. Are you gonna give a running tally of the points now, or should we do it? Let's do the running tally of the points at the start of the third section instead.
Okay.
All right.
It's fresh in everybody's memory, so we can get on with the season review.
Okay, right. Final section of the season review, and this should be a bit quicker because it's just a quick look at the big competitions. So if we start with the Sambarel Cup, Vultures were the holders from last season. And as the quiz question said earlier, the champion was Sporting Estima, and they beat Balkan United in the final. Tight game, more shots on target for Estima, but more shots for Balkans, so it's pretty tight. Brian Clough kept on the pitch despite an injury. Not really a surprise because he's still prolific. He had time to score before that, though. So he got injured after 6 minutes, but he'd scored after 3. So, so that's a good effort from Benigno to win the Samparel Cup. As I mentioned earlier, it's actually his first trophy. He's been very wiki heavy, Nottingham Forest based, from I believe, and his players are starting to get there now.
And I guess Balkan deserves congratulations because he made it for the second consecutive season to the final of the SP.
Yes,
he was there last season.
Yeah, he's had a few near misses, hasn't he, Darko? So Estima beat me in the semi-final, and Balkan took out Ristic United. Estima also beat Nick as well, so he certainly won it with some.
Okay, well,
beating some good sides there, and Suffolk before that, I believe. Let's see who else he beat. Just to finish it off, and Julie Dragons. So that is a pretty tough draw. So he well and truly deserved that. I think it's fair to say. Right, and we'll have a look at the Cup Holders Cup, and Nick was the holder of this one. Didn't hold on to it. The winners, Farsley Celtic, which is Lee's team, I think. Looks like they just about deserved the win. So beating Roy in the final, Shadowhunters.
Well done to both. Farsley did also very well in the league. Roy also.
Yeah, did he come fifth?
Roy
So
didn't
just
finish
missed out,
top 4, but yeah, he just missed out. Yeah, but Farsley made it. Farsley's going to play in the SP Cup next season.
Cool. Again, semi-final. Farsley beat me, and
it was close, huh?
Shadowhunters beat Fulham. Yes. And Shadowhunters
this is
Fulham.
the one where Farsley beat everyone by a huge margin. If you see Farsley 4-0, he beat in round 1, Controlled Elite 4-0. Then he beat, what was the other one? I made a tweet about it. Then he beat Balkan 7-3. Then he beat you 5-1. So
yes.
Huge margins. And then, in the final 2-0. Yeah.
Okay. So that's the Holders Cup. And finally, the 90-minute Fever Cup. Deering's Dynamos were the holders. And they have managed to retain their title, which is actually pretty impressive. Polkin again, the runners-up. So, probably not too
I don't know if I should congratulate Balkan or feel sorry for him for losing 2 finals this season.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate.
He's lost 3 finals if you count last season as well. But I guess congratulations. I need to say congratulations because it's a big. It's a success just making it to the
it's
final.
A lot of rounds to get through. Definitely, I think the more games you play, the more sort of you're going to get a slip up here and there. So sometimes it's going to affect your league form as well if you're doing well in the cups. I think, but who knows?
But Daring Dynamos now this is their 3rd 90-minute Fever Cup. I think it's their 3rd trophy. Nice. I think so. If we can double check.
So probably not a 5-0 game, to be fair, so a bit unlucky Darko to be on the end of that scoreline. I don't know if he was there or not, but didn't make any subs if he was. And Balkan took out Rizzler, one of the top sides in the PTFA. Deerings took out Ristic, who also lost in the semi-final of the SP Cup, I think. So some good sides there, but yes, winning the 90-minute Fever Cup 3 times, if you're right, that is pretty impressive. Yes, I think you're right.
They did it back in October. Yeah. And they're the 2nd club to make back-to-back trophies. Borussia Teeth managed to do it as well in November and December.
Yes, yeah. And this is probably the hardest one to win, actually, because it's...
so many rounds.
Yeah, you have to get through a lot. There's a lot of chances to slip up. So I'm guessing they will be due for a very nice.
Where are they on the reputation chart? Let me see.
There, but they should be.
Yeah, and I'm guessing they're going to go up. Okay.
You would think so. Okay. Right, I think that was all we were going to look at, wasn't it, in that part? So. Back to the quiz, I think, Nick. On to part 3. Con, if you want to put a scores update, would be good.
Let me start writing. Well, Mr. Cheese and Gatsby have 3 points each, and Tino has 2. The rest have 1. That's Roy, Jens, Finchy, Lee, Talk to Frank, and Nick the Lion. So basically, Gatsby and Mr. Cheese are leading the scoreboard with 3 points. I'm going to write it down now.
Okay, I'll wait for you to write it before I put the question in then.
Okay.
Or you writing it in the quiz tab, or you writing it?
Yeah, I'm going to write in the quiz. Okay, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. I'll just. Tino 2 points. Should have wrote this before, I guess.
So the last section is players in the game. So this is the answers are players in the game. The questions are about what they've achieved in the game. So it's nothing to do with real life. It's just players in the game, what they did in the game, and the answers. They could be Reborn Legends, or they could be Generator players.
Okay, and there's my tally. Sorry, there's just a lot of people to mention.
Okay, so right. So the first question. This last section, we've only got 3 questions as well. However, the second and the third questions have a little bit to them. So the first question is just a normal, straightforward, regular question, which is which player was the top scorer over all divisions in the under-21 leagues this season? I had no idea who this player's flown under my radar. Let's put it that way.
Well, there was still one game to be played for a few teams, so if someone scored like 5 goals in the last game, they could have overtaken them. So we'll just double check afterwards if someone says there's more than this particular amount of goals. I won't say the amount of goals until we've got the answer though. I think Lee's got it. I'm pretty sure that was the answer, isn't it? I haven't got him in front of me, obviously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, Renan Mathis got 40 goals, so if anyone else got more in the under-21s, do say it and we'll check it quickly, but...
So Lee gets a point, pending confirmation, I guess.
Yep.
And we'll just get on with it. So... Right, so there's 2 questions left, but there's a little bit to these ones. So the first one is there's 5 answers to the question, and there's 1 point for each. And we'll see how we go with people answering them, and eventually we'll put a timer on it and close the question out. So Nordal only got, he didn't get 40 goals. So, right, so the question is, which players have played official senior level matches for 9 different clubs? So there's exactly 5 players who have done this. So there's 5 players who have played senior level football, senior official matches for 9 different clubs throughout their career in the game at the moment. So there's 5 of them, and there's 1 point for each answer.
This is pretty tough.
And it's pretty tough just to cross-reference these answers against the list of 5 players and keep up with it. That's tough enough.
I'm looking at the answers as well.
Just to give a bit more, I guess 2 of them are wiki players, 3 of them are I've made a mistake. There's a mistake in the question because there's 6 answers to this. Sorry, not 5. So there's 6 points. 6 points in total here, not 5.
Okay.
This is a pretty tough question, this one, I think. Particularly as only a couple of them are actually Reborn Legends, as you said.
So we will just let it run its course a bit. I don't think we need to have all... The intention was that we wouldn't be giving away 6 points here, but we thought we might give away at least 1.
So we'll just have a time limit on this and
sort of create an opportunity for there to be a comeback mechanism, but it needs to be a fair comeback mechanism. We don't want to just make it a race for Google or something. So, but I think nobody's got any of them still.
I mean, 9 clubs. Someone must be. Someone must have signed them out there.
So last names point. Luckily, here's a clue. none of their last names are the last names that people have put, basically. It's pretty unlikely that somebody's just going to randomly guess the last name correctly anyway. So there's a clue. Their last names, and none of them are that common.
So they're not Smith, basically.
All right, guys, what are we going to do? We're going to put a minute on here?
I think so. I think we. Otherwise, we're just going to be. Yeah.
So let's put a minute timer.
Yeah, this could be the first ever question where nobody gets a point.
And there's so many answers. Okay, here's one.
Oh, there we go. 1 point.
All right, nice one. Angel of Death.
Angel of Death gets 1 point. And we're going to reset the timer up to a minute again because there was an answer correct. We'll do that. If somebody gets another one within a minute,
All right,
nice. We will reset it again. So it's 5 answers still. And 40 seconds left. I'm going to put the countdown on the client actually because this is on a delay. So we're down to 30 seconds.
Someone going to steal a point.
And we're down to 10 seconds. And the time up. So time up. So none of these are the answers. Obviously, you're not going to get a point, but for reference, these were the answers. So the Reborn Legends were Ewan, is that right?
I believe so, yeah.
Ewan Roberts and Alex Bennett.
Oh, at least we gave 1 point away. So.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
So the very last question, if you thought that one was hard, basically. So the very last question is a Mission Impossible question, I guess we can call it. Very, very hard question. We'll let it run for a bit, and it's worth 3 points. And I presume, Con, that means that opens it up for
anyone who already has a point.
Can win it if they get it. And for each clue that we give, we'll give 2 clues that will help a lot, but the points will reduce by 1 after each point. So after 1 clue, it will be worth 2 points, and after 2 clues, it will be worth only 1 point. And at that point, after the second clue, it definitely will be answerable. So there will be a point given here, but it's possible somebody could get 3 if
they can answer quickly.
They can answer it before any clues are given. So if you've already got a point and you can answer this without any clues,
you can win
the quiz. Well, not
but
you can. You do win it, right?
You can, yeah, but you can still tie. You can still make a tie break if you haven't won.
So if anybody gets this question, there will be a tie then between 3 people. Is that right?
Yeah. It's Gatsby and Mr. Cheese with 3 points.
And if that happens, then we'll have a tiebreaker question. So if somebody already has a point gets it, they'll win. Somebody who doesn't have a point gets this. We'll go into the tiebreaker question, but nobody's going to get it probably. So we'll give people a chance. So with no further ado, the question is, which outfield player has played the most senior official matches in the game world without ever having scored a goal? So which outfield player has played the most senior official matches in the game world without ever having scored a goal? That's the question. 3 points. 3 points it's worth.
Not including goalkeepers, Cheese, no.
Only outfield players. So you can't just look on the top appearances list and find that goalkeeper in there, unfortunately. It is genuinely a really difficult question.
Quite a good question, though. I like that one. No, Des scores loads. Des scores loads, Benjino. Seriously, mate, you should try and buy him. He's really good.
Would have been quite funny if the answer was Des Walker.
It would, yeah. In real life, it wouldn't be far off, would it? Let's be honest.
This Twitch stream could have gone viral just about if that had been the case. So we'll give people a chance, but honestly, it's a tough question. But in saying that, I mean, he's obviously played quite a few matches, so he's been about, and it's possible.
It's possible you've played against him at some point.
Oh, yeah, I mean, and I guess you might not remember every player who you played against that didn't score against you. But if you own this player, you might remember that he never scored for you. But it's genuinely a real tough one. So I think at this point we need to put a timer on there. How are we looking for time anyway? Right. How many? Are we overdue to finish this stream basically?
Yeah, we're getting there. I think it's.
All right, so let's
set
it. It's a 2-minute timer. 2 minutes to first clue. So we're counting it down now, and then. Straight away, we'll go as soon as the second clue is given. We'll go straight into 2 minutes for another clue, and then from the second clue, it should be pretty quick for somebody to get it.
Radox, it's not a goalkeeper.
So we're only counting official matches. He could have scored a friendly goal, for example, but we only care about official matches, right?
You wouldn't know because you wouldn't be able to see it on his profile.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay.
But it is a bit of a sight to behold, to be honest, looking through his career history with all those zeros in the goals column.
Has anyone come up with a player who hasn't scored? Because obviously the answer hasn't come out yet, but I've not seen anyone who hasn't scored yet come up either, I don't think.
I'm just checking now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm clicking through them, and they've all scored. Okay, we're down to 10 seconds.
Clue coming up.
Clue is imminent.
And that means it's down to 2 points if you get the question correct.
So the first clue is, now the answer is only worth 2 points, is that I play in the PTFA Division 5. And straight away, 2-minute countdown. Has started. And then after the second clue, it will just be off to the races, basically. And somebody will get it quickly. Now, it would be quite funny if somebody answered this question 7 minutes ago and we missed it.
I'll go check just to have your conscience clear. Let's see.
Gabriel's found one with 1 goal, he's saying. I'm not sure anyone's come up with a 0 yet, though. Oh, not Gabriel, sorry, Mr. G.
No one has.
So 1 minute on the countdown.
No one has answered.
So maybe it was too difficult, do you think, guys, or?
Well, that's why we gave 3 points.
Yeah, I think it was nice that the idea was that it was everybody would be actively involved all the way at the end. Well, we didn't know that it was always going to be 3 points. We weren't going to just make it an amount of points to let everybody catch up. And there have been quizzes where people have accrued more than 3 points by this stage. But we thought it was a difficult enough question that 3 points was warranted if somebody got it. 20 seconds. The second clue will be coming shortly.
Has Frank come up with someone? There, it's obviously not the answer, but maybe he's found a zero.
Yeah, 90. What's that? Oh, it's a goalkeeper anyway. Oh, that's the time. The time's finished. It's time for a clue. So next clue, and now the answer's only worth 1 point. So and it's a big clue. It's off to the races now. Get ready. Get your running shoes on. It's about to all be over in about 5 seconds.
They still need to click on the team.
You've got to quickly go through his play.
Yeah.
Click back to the quiz channel.
But it will be answered, and I doubt it's going to be more than a minute.
Let's see if it's going to be either Cheese or Gatsby. Cheese wins this, it's going to be his second consecutive title. And third overall, I think. He's won it before in the beginning.
Yes, I think you're right.
There we got it. Rich got it.
There we go. How many? Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Gatsby
that's
said
right.
Shu Inui, but that's not it.
that's a different player. It's Rich has got it, hasn't he?
Is that right? So, yeah, it's very interesting because I could double check, but it might be the case that that same user had the second the player with the second most appearances with no goal as well. Obviously, seems like a club you don't want to play for if you actually want to
score goals.
Because there was one of those other answers in a chat, and they played like about 150 matches or something.
181 matches with no goals. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
So who got the point then? Sorry?
I think it was Rich, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
Rich got it. I don't know what Gatsby meant by that. Maybe he was trying to spell it very fast and he made 50 typos, but...
No, that's just a different player.
Okay.
But he is in the playoff for this, isn't he? It's going to have to be some kind of tiebreaker, I think, between the two.
Mr. Cheese and Gatsby have 3 points each.
Okay, so this is a tiebreaker question. So hopefully they're both still here. Okay, I think they are. So there's a tiebreaker question. Everybody can obviously answer it, and we'll let everybody know who was closest. But it's just who gets the closest answer between Gatsby and Mr. Cheese. If Mr. Cheese gets it, does that mean he's won for a third time?
Yeah, he'd be the first person to retain his title as well, I think.
And retain it and win for a third time if he gets it. So obviously we all want, well, let's not say who we want to win, I guess, but no, everybody likes an underdog. Let's just say that. So everybody can answer this question.
Everybody likes an underdog, but everybody also likes to break records. So
Yeah, I guess so. So tiebreaker question, and it's just whoever gets the closest. So you each get an answer, and everybody else can answer it. And obviously we'll let everybody know who was closest. But this is just a tiebreaker between these two guys. And the question is, how many staff are there in the game?
oh, nice.
And we didn't. I just actually made that one up off the top of my head, to be honest. So now I've got to quickly go, and I've got to. We didn't have a tiebreak. We used up our. We had the tiebreaker question sitting there for months, and then we used it up the other month, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
The last before we used it up, so now we need to get a new
So
one.
what do we give it? About 2 minutes for them to come up with their answer, or?
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
1
I don't
minute?
think it's the case that they can count them all, no matter how
No.
long they. I mean, they can't.
So-
I don't think there's any way, but yeah, I don't think we don't need to drag it out too long, do we?
No,
I mean,
I
is
think
that- is that
1 minute, I think, is enough time to give an answer between the two. So Gatsby and Cheese, you got 60 seconds to answer.
Obviously, if only one of them answers, then they're automatic winners.
Yeah.
So the time has started. I'll give the 10-second warning.
Oh, Mr. Cheese has got his guess in. So just waiting for Gatsby's answer.
It's a nice strategy, huh? Nice round number, 1,500.
He's put the pressure on. He's putting the pressure on, I think.
So we're down to 30 seconds. Where is he? Hopefully he didn't.
No, he's still there as logged in, so I think he should still be there.
Well, yes. I guess does he want to go over or under? I guess. What's the answer? How many are they? Giving him some clues, trying to play some mind games with him. trying to convince him to guess higher.
I hope you don't run out of time before this happens. That would be a really bad way to lose it, wouldn't
well,
it?
the timer is up, and where's his answer?
Come on, Gatsby.
Answer
Say
now.
something, anything.
Answer now, or Cheese wins it.
I'm going to start doing the countdown. Gatsby.
All right, there it is. There it is.
1,600. So the answer is, I've got to put in answer. It's 2,362.
All right. Okay.
He was right to go high.
So, he gave a good tip, and
guess the strategy is to wait to the last guy to reply.
I remember Tino's guess. I was going to mention that because as soon as Tino put that guess in, I was it's Tino remote desktop to my PC or something, looking at what I'm doing.
Tino, if only you'd get some correct answers in the quiz, mate. That could have been.
He did. He got 2.
I know, but it's just not enough, is it?
So does that mean that Gatsby's the winner?
I think so.
Gatsby's the winner.
So Gatsby, in the next couple of days, will get the coveted Q symbol next to his name. So congratulations, Gatsby. I think that's about all we're going to do tonight. We've gone on for sort of an hour and 45-ish, I think. So I think that's probably more than enough of me, Con, and Nick talking. So thanks everybody for listening. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the quiz, and we'll see you next time.